Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchline Facts. First and foremost, smash that like button, hit that sub button up, turn those post notifications so you don't miss an upload or a live stream, all that good stuff. And today we have got some big news. Well, not really big news, but just news. You get what I'm saying? So apparently, according to certain sources, that apparently Bruno Fernandes had enough of Man United and wants to leave. We've got good links to Thomas Tuchel and Roberto De Zerbi. Who knew? I've been saying it the last couple of days. Our next manager will be one of Thomas Tuchel or Roberto De Zerbi. If you get what I'm trying to say, I can carry on and on and on. I've got quite a bit to talk about, so make sure you tune in. You come to make sure that like button up. Big up to everyone in the chat. As I said, let's try and get to 20 likes if we can. Big up to Danny B. Big up to Ben Bryant as well, man. Smash that like button up, people. Yeah, I mean, it massively does help me as a small creator. I am literally 190 subs off of the 3,000 mark. So we're going to try and get 3K by hopefully the end of this month or, in mid next month, around that time. Do you get what? So if we can get to 3,000 subs ASAP, that would be much heavily appreciated. So big up to each and every single one of you. Now, do you get what I'm saying? Here you go. Right, cool. So we got this one. We got quite a bit to talk about. United need Carlo Ancelotti. We're also linked with Ancelotti. We are also linked with Ancelotti as well. That is what I'm going to talk about. But we'll talk about this. We'll first of all break this down because this has come out from Sky Sports about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So, wrong thing. Where is it? There you go. So according to Rob Dorset at Sky, he said he was told that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer met with Jason Wilcox. He understandably to a large extent said, if I do a good job and get the UCL, what is the reward? I'd like something written in my contract that says if I achieve it, then there is a substantive contract at the end of it. So basically what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer basically said to Wilcox and he thought Wilcox and that were desperate. And we are kind of desperate, but they thought that they were even more desperate than he realised. I'm going to say he thought that he could go there and, basically put his foot down and basically say, like, look, you need me, mate. I don't need you. You need me. And do you get what I'm saying? If I do the targets and I do save your job, really, get you Champions League football, I want the job. Which some people are sitting there going, that doesn't seem like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, it doesn't seem like, it seems out of character, doesn't seem like he'd demand that. I honestly have no idea who they think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is. Firstly, none of you actually know the guy. Yeah, I'm saying, but I do listen to his press conferences, and I have heard Ole Gunnar Solskjaer before sit there and be very narcissistic in his press conferences, and this is something Ole Gunnar Solskjaer probably would do because he's that desperate for the Man United job. He wants it so bad. At the end of the day, people sit there and say he cares about Man United and all this stuff. If he cared that much about Manchester United Football Club, at the end of the day, he wouldn't keep begging for the job that he's so clearly not equipped to do. He's so clearly not good enough. He would rather hand the reins to someone else who's more equipped, more better at the job than him. But he doesn't care, bro. He wants the job for his own selfish gain. Do you know what I'm saying? He lowered the standards of this football club when he got into the job and started waffling about processes and projects when he inherited a winning squad with winners in his team, a squad that just won 2 trophies in one season, finished second on 81 points. Do you get what I'm saying? A squad that went on a mad win streak when he joined the club. Do you get what I'm trying to say? A squad that definitely was better than what was showing. He had that squad floating around mid-table at points. You know what I mean? And he spent 500 million on really nothing other than Bruno. You know what I mean? You could maybe say, Bruno, and there might be 1 or 2 other players you could really say that were worth the money. Other than that, not really. Do you know what I'm saying? Other than that, you're clutching at straws here. Do you know what I'm saying? You're clutching at straws. So, apparently he came into Wilcox and basically made demands. No such request from Michael Carrick. Significantly, he has played a blinder here and managed the situation very, very well. He knows the best way for him to get the job long-term at Man United is to get Champions League football, to win matches and get the crowd behind him, and he has the perfect opportunity to do that with 17 games of the Premier League remaining. Ollie demoted his sub bench again. Big up Low Fat, Mo Fat, brother. Big up to Tim. Big up to everyone in the chat. As I say, smash that like button on your way in, man. How many likes are we on? We're on 10 likes. We want to get to 20 likes minimum. So you know what I'm saying? Big up to each and every single one of you lot. Hit that sub button up as well. As I say, we are 190 subs off 3K subs. So if we can get to 3K subs, by the end of this month, that would be much appreciated. As I say, smash that like button. It massively helps me as a young creator. Anyways, we've got this one. We've got this one coming from Fabrizio. 2 names that will be considered by Ineos in the search for a next Man United head coach will be Thomas Tuchel and Roberto De Zerbi. It will be a long process. There you go. There's that buzzword to appoint the new head coach, and the other names are appreciated. I can't lie. I'll be honest, yeah. It's one for me. It's gonna be one of these two. I think it's gonna be one of these two, which kind of does be a bit weird because it's like, okay, it's gonna be one of those two, but they're not really the same type of managers, are they? You got one who's a problem solver, tactician kind of manager. Do you get what I'm saying? Cup manager, wins you trophies, got good mentality, and he's got his head screwed on, kind of. Yeah, I'm saying he's like a, how do you put it? Yeah, he's a problem-solving gaffer in Thomas Tuchel, and then you've got one who's a system gaffer. Do you get what I'm saying? Probably you get in and you probably sit there and go, right, maybe the first season you're going to have to adapt. You know what I'm saying? Try and get Champions League football, maybe try going a cut run, and then the next season is when once you had 2 windows of building your squad and you spent quite a bit of money, that's when you can start maybe dominating games. You can start putting 4 and 5 past people, playing some great football, attacking football, rather than just playing set up for every game. Do you get what I'm saying? In Thomas Tuchel. That's what I feel like, that's what De Zerbi is. They're kind of like polar opposites, but yeah, that's my personal belief. I don't know who you lot would want in the chat. Who you lot think we should go and get? Do you reckon, who would you rather have, De Zerbi or Thomas Tuchel? For me, if Thomas Tuchel wins the World Cup with England, which I don't think he will do, but if he does win the World Cup with England, that would be a smart shout because the media will love him. The media will love Thomas Tuchel if he does that. And this Man United job is not for the weak. The amount of media coverage you get, the amount of media hate you get from all the media, amount of rival hate you get. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm sick to death of it. I am sick to death of it. But at the end of the day, you need a strong-minded manager that's got the media. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm really not sure about De Zerbi. I think De Zerbi is a good manager. I think De Zerbi is a quality manager. He should have won that trophy the other day. I watched that game. I watched the first half especially. They absolutely peppered PSG. They dominated them in that final. They were 2-1 up. 2 minutes to go, and for some reason, one of their defenders decides to literally stay completely off the line from his offside trap, and then PSG played the ball over the top, and he's the one who played Barcola onside for the goal. Yeah, it was stupid, bro. It was stupid, but I don't blame him at all. Do you get what I'm saying? I think De Zerbi for me is definitely a good coach. Do you get what I'm saying? What he did to, he went to what? He went to the Emirates, won 3-0. In that season, Arsenal got 85 points, finished second. He went to the treble winnings Man City, had more possession than Man City at the Etihad. He went to Anfield and drew 3-3 that season. Trossard hat-trick. Do you know what I'm saying? He's been to big away grounds and been on the front foot and shown that he can coach very, very good football, dominating football. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I need to go large for Carlo Ancelotti. That is what we're going to get onto as well, because we have got to speak about Carlo Ancelotti. By the way, I'm glad this has been again, people completely, completely. You know how it is. You know what I'm saying? I've got people in the group chat always latching onto this Gareth Southgate rumours because they're so dumb and it's so agenda-based with Gareth Southgate. It's hilarious. Firstly, by the way, Gareth Southgate for me is not as bad as people make out. He's really not. What he did with England is actually very impressive, what he did for England, in my opinion. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't know what anyone else thinks. That's up to them. But for me, yeah, what Gareth Southgate did with England is not as it's definitely underestimated what he did, right? However, because we got Gareth Southgate's number 2, you got people trying to put things together. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, they got the number 2, so they line up for the Southgate. They don't realise that Dan Ashworth was the one who wanted Southgate and suggested Southgate to get in at Man United. And, bro, he got sacked after a few months of being in the job for things like that, for not being on the same wavelength, for wanting someone like, for even suggesting someone like Gareth Southgate to be a Manchester United manager. Do you know what I'm saying? He got sacked. But people sit there and they're still latching on to this Gareth Southgate, this Gareth Southgate rumour. Gareth Southgate will never, ever, 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 ever even get an interview at Manchester United Football Club. Never mind get the full cut. Yeah? Gareth Southgate would absolutely, if we got Gareth Southgate in, honestly, I'm not watching football anymore. I'm not watching football anymore. But it ain't going to happen. There's not going to be getting stressed. I'm like, that isn't going to happen. The club don't want him. Wilcox don't want him. Barada don't want him. Ratcliffe don't want him. Favell don't want him. No one at the club wants him. The only person who suggested him was Dan Ashworth. And Dan Ashworth got binned after a few months because my club's got standards at the football club. Do you get what I'm saying? So bin that one off. Let's go on to the Carlo Ancelotti one. Where is the Carlo Ancelotti one? Where is it? I'm sure it's somewhere. Have I not bookmarked it? Carlo and Ancelotti, Mr. Ancelotti, the Don. They've been interested in Southgate. Holland is a really good coach. They've never been interested in Southgate. Holland's a really good coach. Bro, I knew I recognised that Holland from somewhere, bro. He's managed under Mourinho. He's managed under Conte. He's managed under who else? Di Matteo, and he's managed under some other coach as well, right, bro? That guy is clearly a very good coach, right? Clearly a winning mentality. Clearly knows how to set up a team defensively and stuff like that, right? But if they're gonna add that up with Southgate, why not just add it up with Mourinho? Why not just add it with Conte? Why not add it with everyone else? Saying makes no sense. Makes no sense. Yeah. I'm gonna try and find it. Carlo Ancelotti, Man United. I know it's somewhere. I thought I had it bookmarked. Man United. There you go. No, never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if it's in my bookmarks. It might. Oh, there you go. Right, it is. It might be this. It might be this one. Manchester United. Wesley, bruv. What are you doing? Manchester United have learned the lesson from appointing Ruben Amorim and Eric Ten Hag before him that they need someone who is one of the elite world coaching, someone who is a big name and has personality to cope with the size of the club of Man United that the unique challenge it possesses. Well done, mate. We could have told you that, pal. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You are talking about Thomas Tuchel, Carlo Ancelotti, Roberto De Zerbi, Luis Enrique, Marco Silva. Sorry, what? Hold on a minute. Hang about. Sorry, what? Marco Silva hype. Ollie Glasner is not one of the best coaches in the world. That guy's a mid-table manager, mate. Yeah, this won 2 cups. Everyone giddies him up. Big names who Man United think would be able to cope with the size of the job this is. That when Amorim was sacked last week, we learned that he had told confidence that he was surprised how much noise there was around Man United and how big the job was. So I do not think Man United will make the same mistake and appoint an up-and-coming coach. They want someone who has been there and done it. But Carrick is the man in possession. He has an opportunity. He has an horrific start against Man City at home and Arsenal away. But if he can get results in those 2 matches, there will be a positive mood to take United through the rest of the season. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Wesley, I'm going to time you out, bro. In fact, I might ban you from the channel, bro. Why are you in the same shirt yesterday? I'm not, mate. Sorry to break it to you, pal, but even then, why would it concern you? Big up to Chelsea fan, mate. Keep hitting the like button and sub to the channel. Big up, mate. Some big manager moves popping up Klopp to Real Madrid be massive. Yeah, but let me just start by saying that's never happening, by the way. Klopp's never going to Real Madrid. But yeah, let me know what you lot think anyways. What are we saying? What are we saying, lads? Do you know what I'm saying? What are we saying? What are we saying, lads? Yeah, who do you think we're going to get? Because I think there's a certain profile that I feel like they've realised. You know what it is? I said this a year ago, right? And I know this channel wasn't big. This channel was on like 100 subs or something along those lines. I sat there and said, Dan Ashworth needs to realise he's not. This is when Dan Ashworth was in charge. And I remember there's a video on my channel when we got Dan Ashworth, and I said, I am not that gassed because he's been at Brighton and Newcastle. They are not the same level of Manchester United Football Club. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They are not the same level of Manchester United Football Club. He came into Man United, and I said, bro, I remember a few months I said, he needs to realise being 12th and 13th is not acceptable for Man United. Like, it's just not. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not acceptable. It has to be heads have to roll. And at the end of the day, yeah, he was coming here with like this whole thing of he thought, you know what I mean, Southgate, and he thought, oh, give a manager time even though they're failing and stuff like that. That doesn't work at the club of Man United, the size of Man United. It doesn't work anymore. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, man. Okay, I just saw Ransom Lee shot, but he's doubled it unless you paid up. Well, you can't double it, firstly, and I will pay up. Yes, needs to be someone with experience who is strong mentally. Exactly, facts. Bruno and Jude swap deal. I'm all right, pal. I mean, you can offer me if you want Bruno Fernandes at your football club. I'll give you something in the realms of about £70 million starting off. Just to start off, mate. Just a start off bid, pal. Big ups to every single one. Big ups to Wagwan missed a touchline. Wagwan Donna. What was the bet? The bet was that what's it called? He's trying to do an interest thing. Xabi Alonso got sacked 2 days ago, bro. The bet was that Xabi Alonso not to get sacked. And bearing in mind, by the way, I wasn't even on that fucking stream. Do you get what I'm saying? I wasn't even on the stream. And I don't think he did stream. He streamed that thingy. What's it called? It was Xabi Alonso to get sacked by the 31st of January. You can have Eddie Howe. I'd take Eddie Howe, but I don't think Eddie Howe would do what at Man United. I now low key think that the pressure of Man United is too much for certain managers, bro. Like, you have to be a very, very, very strong-minded person to be the Man United manager. It's not for the weak, bro. It's not for the weak. It honestly is not for the weak, mate. It is not for the weak. Man United job. It is not for the weak. You get what I'm saying? You have to be a strong-minded guy, bro. Go look at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when he first joined Man United and look when he left. Look at the colour of his hair change. Go look at Amarin. Amarin started to get grey hairs. Amarin's forehead's going back. Do you know what I'm saying? Amarin looked depressed. Yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? That job is not for a week. Wesley's getting timed out, bro. You don't ever listen, bro. It's nice to hear you say "wagwan" to me. Big up, bed tidy today. No, it's a made-up person, Curtis. I don't know what he's on about. Big up, Curtis, mate. I hope you're good, mate. I hope you're having a great day. See, done this trolling thing. Yeah, I like the people that don't troll. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We're trying to have a fucking football discussion. But big up to everyone, man. Anyways, yeah. Hope everyone has a great day. But what was I gonna say? Anyways, back on topic. Yeah. Who do you lot a mod can get timed out? Of course he can. Who do you lot think United are going to get as a manager? Just out of interest, if you're because Wesley, you're just being a weirdo, bro. Stop being a weirdo. We're talking football. We're talking football, mate. Who do you lot see Man United getting as a manager? Genuinely, honestly, no trolling. Because someone in their group chat is sitting there going, "We're not going to get an elite gaffer and all this stuff," and I'm like, we probably are going to get an elite gaffer, mate. I'm telling you now. We've not got. Do you know what's mad? We've not got an elite gaffer since Mourinho. And even Mourinho was really on the downward spiral. We got sacked by Chelsea and sacked by Real Madrid before, right? So we're really been on a bit of a... We've gone from Ollie, then we... This whole United want a yes man is the biggest myth in football. They've never said they wanted a yes man. Never said it. Because you think our club's your club, bruv. Is that Hazard, by the way? Right, that's all these awards. What a fucking player. You know what I'm saying? This whole narrative that United want a yes man is the biggest myth I've ever heard. It's the biggest myth ever. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Biggest myth ever. Ruben is a yes man. Is he? Well, how comes I got told that Ruben Amorim left because the board didn't back him, so he kicked up a fuss. Was he a yes man? United won't like a manager who speaks out. Does any manager want? Does any club want a manager that speaks out? Does any club want one? Do you think if Pep Guardiola started cussing all his owners out, you think they wouldn't be pissed off at him? You think they wouldn't be pissed off at him? Especially when Amorim done nothing but lie in the group chat, in the fucking press conference. But I hear that was all fake news. Apparently he wants more backing, but because they're forcing Dembele out of the club because he wants a raise. Listen, Enrique's a dream, innit? Enrique ticks all the boxes. He ticks all the boxes. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Enrique's a dream, right? But if Enrique don't leave PSG, right, then there's no point in me getting like Man United fans are like, oh, if we're serious, we'll go and get Enrique. What if he don't want to leave PSG? Like, use your brain. Just think logically. What if he don't want to leave PSG? Yeah, and if he does want to leave PSG, we should be knocking on that door, mate, and throwing the book at him, bruv. Sitting there, look, you want 15 million a year, we'll give you 15 million a year. You want your dog insurance paid for, you want your car insurance paid for, you want anything paid for, we'll make your life luxury, mate. Just come here, we're going to give you 200-300 million in the first time. We're going to do back you. We're going to buy top players. Do you get what I'm saying? We're in the Champions League. We're going to go there, and your objective is to get Man United back to the top, and that would be massively better for your thing. Enrique's never going to City. He's not going to City and he's not going to Liverpool. That is, I'm telling you now, that's not happening. Not happening, bro. Not happening, mate. City are going to get Maresca. That's what they're going to get. They're going to get Maresca. They ain't getting Enrique. Yeah, and Liverpool are not getting on his slot. They're going to get Xabi Alonso. Yeah, none of this whole, why would Enrique go to City and Liverpool? What does it benefit? Maybe Liverpool a bit, but what does it benefit him going to City? Do you get what I'm saying? He suits City, but why would he go City? It's not a challenge for him. It won't boost him up. He'll win the league once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Would you take the following Hal Glasner, Bournemouth guy at Carrick if he came fourth? Nope. Nope. I don't want any of those. I definitely don't want Glasner and I don't want the last three. At least Eddie Howe's a good manager. I think it'll be De Zerbi. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's Tuchel. Listen, if Man United can get him, Enrique, go and throw the book at him. But if he don't want to leave, then that's fine, isn't it? Do you get what I'm saying? We've got to wait. You get what I'm saying? You lot bought for Amorim to undo that would take so much. Wesley, we never bought for Amorim, mate. We bought for the club. And wait, what do you mean? All the players we bought playing. What are you talking about? We bought for Amorim. No, we didn't. Who did we buy for Amorim? Every player we bought can play in a different system. You know what I'm saying? Enrique wouldn't commit career suicide in that way. This is, again, a big myth. Okay, if that's the case, then we should just fold the club, mate. Fold the club. Do you get what I'm saying? Suits City's philosophy. Yeah, it does, because they're copying the Barca philosophy. That's why they got Pep in. That's why Cheeky's been there since Barca days. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Or Cheeky's been working with Pep since the Barca days, should I say? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because PSG are another cheating club like Man City. Apparently PSG have got, they're out there with the highest revenue in Europe. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They got to be fair, their shirt sales must be through the roof, because that does make sense. You know, I mean, they had Neymar and Mbappe and all that stuff. And, no one really has rivalry with PSG other than Marseille. So people buy how many times you walk in London and you see the people, kids in the PSG tracksuits and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So that makes sense. But at the end of the day, yeah. I think we deserve it. United's hierarchy are just like ours. As soon as you start demanding or talking spicy things and you're gone, slowly becoming like Chelsea. You mean you're slowly becoming like us, because we've been like that for ages. But I disagree with that, though. I believe this is a narrative, that people force onto us, that we want a yes man. We want someone who's going to love. We don't want a yes man anymore. Maybe at the start they wanted a yes man. But I don't think they want a yes man anymore. I don't think they wanted one. I think they wanted a yes man first in to get some power and get some control. And now they've binned off. Like, for example, they wanted a yes man so they could bin off Rashford. That is definitely true. They wanted to bin off Rashford. And I definitely do wholeheartedly believe that Ineos, the owners, got into Amorim and said, don't play Rashford ever again. We're going to get rid of him. Because he looked so disinterested. He weren't really trying. And he was costing them 350 grand a week. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't buy the narrative of, what's it called? Of, that, they only want to get rid of all the expensive earners. That's not true, because I saw them give Bruno Fernandes a new bumper deal with 300k a week. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I don't buy the narrative that they don't want to give out good wages, but I do hear the fact that they wanted to get rid of the Rashfords. They wanted a yes man maybe in at first, but that's what I hear. Big up to Kaz for the raid, brother. Big up, bless up Kaz, mate. Make sure you smash the like button on your way in, people. Hit that sub button up as well. Let's get these likes up to 20 likes, man. Come on. Big up to Kaz for the raid, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? My guy. Big up, brother. Big up, mate. Do you get what I'm saying? Big up to everyone. Carlo said Brazil is as likely his last job. Yeah, but if United offer him, just say United go 11 million a year, 12 million a year, he's coming, mate, for 3 or 4 years. Ratcliffe pushed players out that were expensive earners this there and the things they did. Yeah, but that's because they were underperforming. He pushed out Sancho and he pushed out Rashford. Why? Because they were underperforming. He gave Bruno a new deal with 300k a week, and he gave Casemiro. He kept Casemiro, who are both high earners now. Well, Bruno's now on 300k a week, which Ineos sanctioned. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Carlo won't have won Casemiro before. Yeah, but Casemiro's leaving, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? But will they give up on they have to give on the head coach idea? I don't think they will. Bro, that's how clubs are run nowadays. Yeah, I mean, they're all run on the head coach, which I understand. You know what I'm saying? United need to get with the head coach times. We've been crying out for years, to have a head coach, and have a structure in place. Then we get one, and now everyone's sitting there saying about this manager, and you've got to get a manager in for his own team and build his own team and let him have 5 years. No, mate. Like Amorim said it straight away as soon as he came into the job. Yeah, he said, I will not get 5 years like Arteta. I know I won't. He won't. You don't get that time at Man United, bro. You don't get that time at Man United. You can't go 5 years without a trophy at Man United. Yeah, no, PSG have a high revenue, but their revenue is definitely buffed up by some reason. But as I say, they got a high revenue, of course they do. But you walk around the street in London, you'll see kids in PSG tracksuits and that. But yeah, they're whatever. Big up to Filthy Kai, mate. What a picture that is, by the way. Yeah, I'm saying, Kaz Raid, smash the like. Yeah, smash the likes, man. How many likes are we on? 22 likes. Come on, get these likes up to 25 likes. Hey, Touch, what's up, buddy? Happy New Year to you and your crew. Big up, mate. I ain't seen you in a while. Big up to DJ, bro. I hope you're well, mate. this lad is delusional. Fuller speaks facts. Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, Wesley, what you're doing right now, yeah, is you're doing the whole because flawless is probably seen as more negative, even though I don't associate with either side, negative or positive. I just see myself as more logical. Yeah, because he's seen as more negative on the negative side, because you're a rival, do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, look, he's one of the good United fans. He's one of the level-headed United fans. That's what you're doing. But cool, I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't go for trophyless for 5 years, but you would if you was where we are. Nope, we wouldn't. There's no amount. And I said it last night. If Arsenal win the quadruple, then maybe it's worth it. But let's Arsenal win the quadruple or the treble. There's no amount like you can't win the League Cup and the Premier League and sit there and go, oh, do you know what? Going 6 years without a trophy was worth it, because it wasn't. It wasn't worth it. You'd have to win the treble, mate, for that to be worth it. You'd have to win the treble for Arsenal to sit there and say, like, that is worth going 6 years without a trophy, bro. What's showing up for City? I have honestly not. Are you asking for my lineup, or are you asking for the lineup I think is going to happen? Do you know what I'm saying? What do you reckon? What do you mean, bro? PSG have offered 50 million euros for Rashford. Maybe back in the day, bro, but not anymore, mate. Not anymore. The level-headed fans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying, bro. It's true, bro. It's I remember Will used the analogy. I'm not going to use the analogy Will used, yeah, because it's mad. You know what I'm saying? But Will used this analogy, bro, and it's the same thing. Like, he was using the analogy for Dave, who cucks for the Barca fans, yeah, and it's crazy, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's like, bro, it's like level-headed. Of course, if I go on here and start sucking off all my rivals, they're going to be like, he's one of the good ones. He's one of the good United fans. Oh, he's not delusional like the rest. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not like that. Do you get what I'm saying? I just sit there and give my logical opinion, what I think. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We asked for a structure. Yeah, we asked for footballing people. We asked for the manager to become the head coach. We get that. Now, let's let them at least marinate into this time. I think they're going to learn from their mistake. They're going to get an elite gaffer. They're going to get someone with a strong personality, because that Man United job is not for the weak. It ain't for the weak, bro. That's why I'm saying you can't go 5 years like a trophy at Man United. Because if you do, the media aren't going to love you the way the media talks about Arteta, yeah, Aaron. The way the media talks about Arteta, they gas him up as one of the best in the world. If he was at Man United, they wouldn't talk about him that way. They sit there and say he wins nothing. The way the media talk about him, yeah, everywhere you go, Arteta's in the conversation for the best managers in the league and the best managers in the world. Bro, that couldn't happen at Man United because they wouldn't allow it, bro. They just wouldn't allow it. Even if he was winning trophies, they wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Flawless can't decide his accent there. We need to stop Foden at all costs this weekend. That guy loves a goal against Man United. He does love a goal against Man United. Foden, I'm worried about Cherky, and I'm worried about that brute up top. I'm also worried about Semenyo. I can't lie. I'm also worried. I'm also worried about Semenyo. I can't lie. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm worried about Semenyo. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about Semenyo. I can't lie. I'm worried. I'm semi-worried. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm semi-worried about this game. I can't lie. I'm not that confident as I was. Seeing City last night, they've got a big win now. I don't think City played well that well. I thought they played all right. Bernardo's even playing well. They didn't even play Rodri until like the second half. He come on for a bit. They're gonna have See, the thing is, yeah, is Newcastle definitely could have got at them. Because the first 10 minutes, the first 5 minutes, Newcastle went through on goal. And Visa didn't even hit the target. Visa scores that, but Newcastle just dropped off. They just lost the energy. They lost the fight, lost the hunger. I think if United, I think we're going to have fresher legs because, you know what I'm saying, we haven't played in, since the Sunday. So we're going to have a 6-day rest. And we don't play, what's it called? We don't play every 3 days and that. We haven't really gone deep in any competition. We're playing 40 games a season. So we're going to be a bit fresher than Newcastle were. So we probably can press on that for longer. But yeah, I think Newcastle could have got at them, man. Do you get what I'm saying? I think they could have. My lineup would be Lamens, Dallo, Luke Shaw left back, Heaven and Maguire as the centre backs, Casemiro, Mainu pivot, Bruno in the 10. And Buemu on the left, Ahmad on the right, Sesko as the striker. Yeah, character formation is going to be 4-2-3-1. Touch on how would you feel about the Conference League? I don't want to be anywhere near. I either want no Europe or Champions League, mate. I can understand that, you win the Europa League and, you get the Super Cup as well that you'll be in and all that stuff. Not for me, mate. Not for me. Honestly, not for me. I just want to be in the Champions League now. And I do think we have got a good chance of getting it, but it just depends if we lock in or not. Because I don't think we're that far off. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Semenyo. Yeah, Semenyo is a big deal. Yeah, Semenyo is someone that's good. Especially now he's confident. He scored 2 goals and 2 for City. Yeah, I'm saying he's confident. He's got like 17 GA this season. Yeah. Doku's a threat, but he's not a threat like as in he's going to score goals. It's like Madueke. It's like they're not a threat. They're going to score goals, but they're a threat in terms of what they can bring. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Good chance to pull away from United. I like it. Well, you got Brentford, mate, who are above you. So West London derby. I wouldn't count your chickens before they hatch, mate, because that's going to be a tough game. I'm going to do a watch long tonight. City first half played kids. We may as well not be doing very well, but the passion from our fans undeniable. Yeah, listen, I'm going to be at that game. I'm going to be at that game on Saturday. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm going to be there. The atmosphere is going to be electric. Do you get what I'm saying? We've got to get behind the lads, get behind the boys. Do you get what I'm saying? We've got to make sure we do well. Do you get what I'm saying? We got to hope we do well. That's the only thing we can do. The only thing we can do is open pray, mate, because them Berties, mate, they got a big result last night, and yeah, I'm worried, pal. I'm worried, mate. My personal I've just dropped it. No, Cunha. Nah, he deserves to be dropped, mate. After his last 2 games, deserves to be dropped. Do you get what I'm going to say? Luke, not that saying that Mbeumo's played much better, because Mbeumo hasn't been, but Luke Shaw versus Semenyo, I wish to see. I'm not that worried about that. It's the movement in the box for me. That's why I want Heaven there. It's the movement in the box for me. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Who are you cheering on tonight? I'd rather Arsenal win the trophy than Chelsea. So I'll go Arsenal, but I'm not really cheering anyone on. I just want to watch it. Do you know what I'm saying? Arsenal and Chelsea is usually always a good game. Do you get what I'm saying? There's usually always a lot of bookings, a lot of fouls. You get what I'm saying? People clattering into each other and all that stuff. It's usually a good game. You know what I'm saying? It's usually a good derby. I mean, smash the likes up, people. How many likes are we on? 25. Get these likes up to 30 likes, man. There's 75 people inside. Hit that sub button as well. We are, 185 subs off 3,000 subs. So we're trying to get to that. Good chance Maguire and Martinez start this weekend. Yeah, he probably will start them. I'd start Heaven, bro. Honestly, I'll start Heaven, mate. I'll start Heaven, bro. Bro, yesterday when I watched City with Semenyo hijack from Bournemouth, Cherky. Oh, mate, Cherky, bro. Did you see that goal as well? The little flick, the back heel we did, the link up. Do you get what I'm trying to say? From another league, I'm convinced City's the old United. I hate it, but they're clear of your club. Right now they are, but as I said, when Pep Guardiola leaves, he won't be here for as long as Fergie was. So when Pep Guardiola leaves, yeah, they'll go backwards. Yeah, they won't fall off like we did because they have a proper ownership in charge. But they'll drop backwards. They'll become human again, and then it'll be anyone's game to win the league. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't think it's that far off. I don't think United are that far off. I don't think even Chelsea are that far off. But I just don't think Chelsea will get back there because I just don't see their ownership changing. At least my ownership is coming out the reports now. Yeah, this is what I like. This is what I like to see. I'm not trying to sit there and be shameless, but Chelsea's ownership don't want to change. Our ownership has already said they're going to change. Yeah, I'm trying to say too many defenders just ball watching and miss players running behind. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because what it is, they won't be ball watching, filthy Kai. They'll be Haaland watching. We're sitting there watching Erling Haaland. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And then Semenyo will come in and get a tapping at the back post. Yeah, I'm saying that's what it will be. Chelsea ain't beat us for 4 seasons. They ain't beat you at the bridge, yeah, bro, since I was in about year 8. Something like that. Something along those lines. Yeah, for Valencia, would have seen bullied Semenyo. Oh, Valencia. Valencia, mate. I saw a goal the other day. Valencia scored against Wigan, bro. Yeah, we went from Dallo to that, mate. If you had Valencia at wing-back, he would have saved Amorim's job. Are you over the FA Cup loss? Kinda, but it's still sad, isn't it? It's still sad. It feels at least last season we finished 15th, but we had something to look forward to. Do you know what I'm saying? We had something to look forward to, innit? You had something to look forward to. You could sit there and go, all right, cool, we finished 15th, but we got the Europa League. I know we lost it in the end. We got the Europa League final. There's nothing to look forward to at this moment in time. Yeah, hit the likes up, man. Heaven over Martinez any day. Can't stand Martinez defending on the ball. He's so he's good. He's good at passing. Very good at line breaking passes. But Heaven, for me, you're up against Haaland, bruv. You need somebody. To be fair, Lissandro's not physically bad, isn't it? But you need someone who can physically, impose themselves. 8 Nori Cherky combo. Yeah, I don't think he'll play 8 Nori though. He won't. Wow, I don't hate Chelsea so much, bro. It's one of them ones when you're both in the mud, so you don't want the other team to get out of the mud. That's what it is. Chelsea and Man United are both in the mud. Whether you think one's better than the other or not, that's fine. But we're both in the mud at the minute. So I don't want Chelsea to overgo us because then I'm worried that we're going to be left in the mud by ourselves. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't put Tottenham in that because Tottenham are not in the mud, mate. They are buried, dead and buried. Yeah, they're not in the mud. They're dead and buried. Yeah, they're going to be a mid-table club if they don't sort their stuff out and dropping their players are getting into their prime. Yeah, they're listen, if United beat Chelsea, City and Arsenal beat Forest, Arsenal go 9 points clear. It just sounds too good to be true, brother. It just sounds too good to be true. Pep is bigger than City. Touchdown, we have more UCLs than you. Oh, here we go, lad. They still saw about there 6 times, lad. Yeah, I'm doing a watch on tonight, brother. We're the most decorated club in England. Hold that. Actually, you're not. Chelsea are, mate, because they've won the most different trophies. That's decorated. That's what decoration means. But yeah, you're the most successful club in the country, lad. Now, can you tell me how many of those trophies are won in the modern day era? And I mean, how many people can actually watch those trophies? You get what I'm saying? Because last time I checked, pal, did anyone watch a game in 1974 when Liverpool won it? Do you get what I'm trying to say? But don't worry, lad. Though Man United got relegated, came back and knocked you lot off your purge, mate. How about that, pal? Have you ever won the treble? Have you? No, you haven't. Yeah, I'm doing a watch long tonight for the Chelsea Arsenal game. I want Arsenal to play us in the Carabao Cup final. You're a City fan, innit? I imagine you wouldn't be a Newcastle fan and say something like that. Bro, in a season of 38 games, United played 48 games. I swear that's so bad touchdown. It is so bad. It's dark. It's dark. It's very dark. Do you get what I'm saying? It's very, very dark. I can't lie. It's a very, very dark thing right now. Do you get what I'm saying? Playing 40 games a season, you got nothing to look forward to. Yeah, I'm saying your season being over in Jan. Yeah, I'm say it's crazy. Football didn't start yesterday, pal. It didn't start yesterday, pal. But the Premier League started in 1992. And that's when everyone could watch football. You know, when they put access out to America and Africa and Asia and everyone could watch football when it was coloured TV and all that stuff. No one really gives a toss about what you lot won. Do you know what I mean? Pre the Cold War. Do you get what I'm saying? No one really cares about that stuff. People only cared about the modern day. Do you get what I'm saying? You lot were once a big club. Now you've won 2 league titles in 35 years. In that time, Man United have won 13. In that time, Leicester and Blackburn have won a title. Do you get what I'm going to say? Man United are the kings of English football, mate. Hold that. We knocked you off your purge and you'll never be back on it. Is it finishing 15th for losing to Spurs in the Europa League final worse than getting knocked out of the FA Cup by Brighton in the third? Of course it is, but we're talking about isolation. And we're not talking about isolation, we're talking about the season as a whole. We're playing 40 games. That's why it's dark. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Not sure about 1974, but I can watch the Europa League final of last year. Good one, Donna. Do you know what I'm saying? You look too young to see your club win a title. Yeah, I mean, I have seen my club win a title, by the way. I showed the kit on. Sure. Hold on, 1 sec, lads. I have to do this all the time. Where is it? Where is it, pal? Where is it, pal? Oh, I don't actually know where it is. Oh, hold on, lads. Hold on, lads. Give me 2 secs, lads. Give me 2 secs. Oh, mate, where is it, bro? Oh, I'm gonna have to find it another time. I can't. I'm gonna have to find it another time. But I got, yeah, baby kit hype. I got the kit. I got the kit in kid size. You get what I'm saying? The 12-13 away kit. It's got Rooney on the back. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I saw my club win a league title, pal. I didn't need to watch it on YouTube in COVID, mate. Do you get what I'm trying to say? These owners have made my club mid-table, and that's why these clowns at my club. Respect to you, my geezer. Do you get what I'm saying? Big up to you, brother. Voodoo pulling his feelings. Yeah, cool style, bruv. Man said 1v1 on Rust. 1v1. Touchline's just we're the biggest club. 1v1 me on Rust, pal. All right, mate. Calm down. I got 9 league titles, lad. Respect me, lad. Exactly. You got 9 league titles, pal. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You know what I mean? So, according to Liverpool fans' logic, you know what I mean? Everton are a massive football club. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't ever speak about the biggest club in the world ever again, mate. I don't have Rust, mate. I don't have Rust. I don't play that stuff. Anyway, smash this like button up, people. Come on, get these likes up to 30 likes, people. Keep it in that like button. It's like looking for your favorite record. Lol. Yeah, I can't find it, bruv. It's got to be somewhere. It'd be in my wardrobe somewhere. I'm telling you, it'd be in my wardrobe somewhere. Yeah, I'm saying 1990s was a hard time for us city-born Manx to watch football. Fergie ruined the love of my football wedding. That brings me nothing but joy. Yes, that's what I like to hear, pal. PTSD talking. Ruined your childhood, mate. You know what I'm saying? Ruined your childhood, pal. That's what I like to hear, buddy. Don't you worry, pal. Ruined your childhood, mate. Oh, my gosh. That's wonderful. That is genuinely wonderful, mate. I love that. I love that. That brings me great, great joy that we ruined your life. I hope we ruined your child. I hope you, every time you think about Man United, you think about all those times that the Reds, the biggest club in the world, yeah, absolutely dominated English football, mate. You get what I'm saying? Wonderful. That brings me great joy, honestly. You've completely cheered my day up. You've absolutely rounded my day up with that. I can't lie to you. Telling everyone we ruined your life. That is absolutely wonderful. Oh, I love it, mate. Do you get what I'm saying? You've just joined. Don't worry, though. You're not alone. You're not alone, pal. You've got Newcastle in there. You've got Leeds in there. You've got Liverpool in there. You've even got Arsenal and Chelsea in there. They all got ruined by the biggest club in the world. Do you get what I'm just saying? They all got ruined by the biggest club in the world. And now they're all sitting there hating on us. Oh, you know what I mean? They're all trying to piss on us when we're on fire. But don't worry, pal. The glory days are coming, mate. The good days are coming back. Don't you worry, pal. One day we'll be back. And I swear down, I make this promise to everyone on YouTube. When we are good again, I am going to be the most unbearable person in the world. Yeah? I'm going to be the most unbearable person in the world. They're going to want me sectioned. The men in white coats, they're going to have to want me, get me arrested. Whatever, they're going to have to want a restraining order. I am going to be on everyone's neck when we're good again. And it will happen. It might be 1 year. It might be 2 years. It might be 5 years. It might be 15 years. But when it does happen, yeah, you lot are not going to know. You don't think we were annoying before. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, I was around for these times. Yeah, I'm saying, but if they thought we were annoying before, you can't wait, mate. You can't. You absolutely got nothing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You don't know what's the great times, pal. Did you know all the Saeed family are City fans? I did actually know that. Yeah, I did know that. Do you remember Chelsea's last domestic cup? Yeah, it was against us, wasn't it? Hazard. Phil Jones, Hazard absolutely ruined his life. And then Phil Jones took him out in the box. Penalty, Hazard scored. I think he pen-anchored it, no? Maybe he didn't. You know what I'm saying? You sound like Donald Trump's going to get America great again. I mean, not really, pal. Not really the same thing, mate. Now it's in the reverse. Yeah, but we didn't need 137 charges, though, did we, pal? We didn't need 137 charges, mate. But it's not in reverse, though. You can keep talking about, oh, it's in reverse. You're still 10 behind us, pal. We knocked out when we won 10. Yeah, when we won 10, Liverpool were like, because this is a true story. We won the first Premier League title in 92-93. Liverpool fans held up a banner basically saying that's cute, yeah, but talk to us when you get to 18. What do? We get back to 18, pal. Then we went to 20, mate. We knocked them off their purge, mate. You'll never knock us off our purge, mate. Even when you're winning, all the world talks about is Man United. That's all the world talks about. Even when Manchester City are dominating English football, the most spoke about club in England is Manchester United, pal. Yeah, I'm saying. Me too, exactly, bro. Big up. I'm gonna be unbearable, mate. Yappa. Listen, when it happens, pal, you lot are not gonna know what hit you, mate. I swear down. They think I'm gonna be unbearable now. Yeah, they think I'm unbearable now. You wait, mate. You wait. You just wait. When we are good again, FC. Listen, pal. I think you lot have got some cheek, mate. Because about 30 years ago, you were in Division 2. Yeah, I'm trying to say, and you're going to talk about when we're good again. Yeah, I'm saying we can come back. Yeah, we can come back from where we were. Yeah, I'm saying where we are. We're what, 5th in the Premier League? You were in the 2nd division, mate. Yeah, anyone can make a comeback. No to Ancelotti, but why not, bro? Big up Voodoo. What? Yes, you said you're most laughed about club. United have a Scouser playing. Yeah, he's a scout. Listen to this story, by the way. This could never be my club, mate. This just proves that we're clear, by the way. Apparently, Shay Lacey's family are all Liverpool fans. Guess what team Shay Lacey supports, lads? Guess what team Shay Lacey supports, lads? Guess what team Shay Lacey supports? I'm waiting for someone to say it. It's not Everton, by the way. Don't know where you got that one from, pal. Don't know where you got that one from, mate. Seen his last season at Madrid. What, the one where he won 2 trophies and Mbappe ruined it? Shay Lacey, yeah, his brother said he's tried his whole life to convince him to support Liverpool. And then it turns out he's a mank. Yeah, I'm saying he says, he doesn't want him, mate. He's always wanted Man United. He wanted Man United. Do you get what I'm saying? He's supported Man United, mate. Shay Lacey's a Man United fan. You've got a Scouser. You've got a Scouser. Yeah, who's a Manchester United fan, pal. Yeah, that could never be us, mate. You got a Scouser. Yeah, who's unbelievable talent, by the way. Yeah, Shea Lacey. And he supports Man United. And his family's tried to convince him to support Liverpool. And he said, no, I'd rather be a Manc, mate. Do you get what I'm saying? I'd rather be a Manc than a Scouser. Yeah, that's what he said. He said, I'm a Manc. So you can keep talking about him being a Scouser, but he's not really a Scouser, is he? Because he's a Manc, mate. Born and bred. Yeah, I'm just going to say, Shea Lacey's never welcome back at Liverpool. I bet he's devastated, mate. Do you know the lad Evertonian have more league titles than Chelsea? Put respect to my club. Like, yeah, that's true. You're true. So do Villa actually as well. Villa have more league titles than them. Do you get what I'm trying to say? He supports the famous Man United. He supports the biggest club in the world, mate. You think Lacey supports Liverpool? Rooney is a Scouse who played for United. Pretty sure Gary Neville has a Scouse in his blood. Don't know about Gary Neville having a Scouse in his blood. Gary, I don't know about that, but yeah, Rooney is a Scouser. But this is what I'm saying. They love doing it as a flex. Oh, your top goal scorer ever is a Scouser. I'm like, yeah, he's a Scouser. But, like, he's a Scouser that left you guys to join us. And he won everything with us. Isn't that embarrassing for you? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Isn't that embarrassing for you? Imagine, like, you have a girl, right? You know what I'm trying to say? And, like, maybe that's a bad example. Maybe that's a bad analogy. Maybe that's a bad analogy, actually. Never mind. Do you get what I'm going to say? But anyways, touchline, who is the best under 23 players in the league? This league, Premier League, right, as a lineup, right? Goalkeeper. I'll go with the men's because I don't actually know any under 23 goalkeepers. So I go to the men's. Right back. I actually don't know. I actually don't know who's a right back. Who's a right back that's under 23? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Someone needs to name me players and I'll tell you who, because I don't know who a right back under 23 in the Premier League. That's actually good. Do you get what I'm saying? Bury at Manchester. Yeah, it's great. It's great at Manchester. It's where all the City fans are from. Doesn't matter what club you support. Cole Palmer's a United fan, went to City over Academy over United, and he's going to return, bro. I don't really want him to return them. He needs to sort his acts out. That's what he needs to sort his acts out. Once he sorts his acts out, mate, he can return home. Do you get what I'm saying? We know that you can't escape destiny, pal. And his destiny is to play for the biggest club in the world. Yeah, I'm trying to say. Man said Achaping. I don't know say his name, but Achampong. He's not a right back though. He plays centre back at times. I can't really tell you to be honest with you, but I'll go Lemens. All right, we'll go with that Chelsea geezer. Then centre back, I'll go Aiden Heaven and Lenny Euro. Just purely. I know Lenny Euro's been shit this season, but Lenny Euro and Aiden Heaven's quality. You could go Mascara as well at Arsenal instead of one of them, to be fair. But I'll go Lenny Euro and Aiden Heaven. Left back, I will go. Left back, I'll go. Where would I go left back? In midfield, Adam Wharton's in, Kobbie Mainoo's in, and is Elliot Anderson available? O'Reilly, yeah, O'Reilly's a shit. Oh, and if Lewis Hall is available, I'm going Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall age. My City mate's texting me in a minute. 1 second, pal. He's 21. Yeah, Lewis Hall. Never mind. Lewis Hall left back. Oh no. Livramento right back. Livramento right back. Livramento's 23. Yeah, Livramento right back. Moss side I'm from, boy. That's Manchester. Yeah, that Moss side is Manchester. I had Moss sides like the had a reputation back in the day. Touchdown. Why does Rockers run like he's wearing a thong? He runs like he's carrying water, bruv. That's what he runs like. Why did my City mate just text me? Lavia over Mainu. Lavia can't stay fit though, bro. Lavia can't stay fit, mate. So probably not, pal. Probably not, mate. But yeah, I'll go Mainu, Wharton, and Anderson. Probably that's the three I can think of. I've got Livramento, Lewis Hall as the right back, left back. Then the front three, I would go. Holland's not 23 anymore. He's 24, isn't he? Saka's 24. Is Ahmad 23? Ahmad's 23. I'll say Ahmad. Ahmad age. Yeah, Ahmad's 23. All right, cool. We'll go Ahmad Diallo, right wing. We'll go Ekatike, striker, because I think Ekatike can play there. Ekatike age. Yeah, Ekatike's 23. We'll go Ekatike. And I don't even know. I don't know who else, man. I don't even know who else, man. Who's left wing? How old's Njai? Does anyone know? How old's Njai? I said the lap. How old is Njai? Don't be dissing us like that. Careful, kiddo. Who are you talking to, brother? Yeah, he's actually a baller. He's a good finisher. He's got a good finish on him. Oh, this Esteval hype, bro. Esteval hype, man. What is Semenyo? I don't know. Semenyo's 26, isn't he? How old is Njai? Let me type it up. I don't spell his name. Age. He's like 25. Oh, he's 25. Never mind. I can't go Njai. It might end up being an Esteval because I don't know who else can play left wing. Giblin, nah. You always diss us, lad. I'm a scouser. You always diss us. I don't diss scousers, lad. It's just a joke. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I'm saying it's just a joke, pal. I promise you, I met some great scousers in my time. Yeah, I mean they're nice people. Some of them. I'm saying it's just a joke, pal. It's Ahmad Ekatika and Esteval. Yeah, cool. Then go Esteval. Then go Esteval. I think so. I think Esteval. Bro. Foden's like 25, bro. I said Foden. I still have faith with Lenny. He's young, but he'll learn. Mainu gets rid a bit of toxic these days. Yeah, Mainu's going to have to play well in it because you know that Mainu's got this hate brigade about him because of the Amarin sexuals and all that stuff. But yeah, Lenny Euro, I definitely have faith in Lenny Euro. He'll become a good player. Do you know what I'm saying? I definitely do. I don't have a problem with Lenny Euro. I understand that for me, it's more of a case of the fact that Lenny Euro, he's just having a bad season, which is okay. You can just have bad seasons. The thing is, Messi and Ronaldo is they've conned the world into thinking players can't have bad seasons. Like you can just have bad seasons as a player. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You can. But yeah, Esteval hype. You say, yeah, you hype Gordon. Wesley, why are you lying? I've never hyped Gordon up in my life. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I said, I guess Esteval doesn't meet the complexion requirements of your support. Bro, Anthony Gordon's a scrub. Actually, Rogers over Mainu in a 10. Is Rogers 23? Oh, mate. What's his name again? Morgan. That's it. Morgan Rogers. Yeah, he's 23. I could call swap Anderson out for Morgan Rogers. The lap got higher this ceiling than oh, that took me by surprise, bro. That took me by surprise, bro. I swear down. That took me by surprise, bro. Oh my gosh. That took me by surprise. Yeah, I'm saying that took me by surprise. Doku's not getting in there. Doku's not getting in there. Actually, Roger there, mate. I'm saying that's mad. That is mad. That's not rage bait. That's just like the ones when you have to laugh at them. You just have to laugh at them. No, take out Mainu for Rogers, Anderson, and Walton States. What you think Anderson is better than Mainu? You think Anderson's better than Mainu? You backed Amarin and never said Amarin out. I did say Amarin out. I literally did. If you go on my video, my Wolves video, I said Amarin out. You got my Bournemouth video, I said Amarin out. You got my West Ham video, I said Amarin out. I did say Amarin out, pal. But now you blame Mainu for when you said he isn't playing well. I backed the manager. Why have you become a flip-flop, bro? Again, Wesley, don't try to lie about me because I will just end up putting you in the fucking gulag. Lewis Hall's overrated. He's absolutely unbelievable, mate. Lewis Hall's a baller. Proper player, mate. Proper player. Do you get? I'm trying to say proper player. Roofs is better than the men's. Is that the keeper that plays for Sunderland? Is that the keeper that plays for Sunderland? Do you think Cunha and Buemu can have the same impact as Bruno? What's your best lineup leaving out Bruno? Leaving out Bruno would be Cunha in the 10 and Buemu on the left, Ahmed on the right. If you're going to get rid of Bruno, yeah, you know what I'm saying, then there's you've got to spend the money probably on a deep line playmaker in Adam Walton. You've got to get a general in Anderson or Baleba or whatever, an 8 box to box. And you've got to put Cunha in the 10 and you've probably got to go and get a backup 10. That guy is unbelievable, bruv. Yeah, and if Bruno does leave, as I say, I haven't even spoke about Bruno wanting to leave, by the way, this video, because we talk about other things. I didn't speak about Bruno wanting to leave, but Bruno does leave, yeah. I'm not one. I will sit there and thank Bruno for what he's done for this football club. The guy is, you know, one of the best players to play for Man United, post Fergie. That's no doubt. He's one of the best midfielders we've signed in the Premier League era. You get what I'm saying? He's probably top 10 midfielders we signed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put Scholes above him. Not Scholes, we didn't sign him. Sorry, Scholes, we didn't sign him. Come from our academy. I put Carrick above him. I put Keane above him. And then we're pretty much struggling, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Bruno is one of the best players to play for this club post Fergie. Do you get what I'm trying to say? He's one of the best players in the Premier League. And at the end of the day, he probably should go somewhere else. He probably should go to a Bayern, and probably should go to a Bayern. Maybe not so much because now they got that Carl guy, but probably should go to a Bayern. Probably should go to an Inter or an Atletico or wherever. Win a few trophies. You get what I'm saying? Go there and win a few trophies. Why is everyone talking about Alice, bro? What are you waffling about? What's everyone waffling about? Oh, Wesley, what have you started now? Mbeumo's kind of left foot. And Mbeumo's good at both feet. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with like, a lot of left footers. It's a weird thing in left footers that they're worse with their weak foot. Whereas Mbeumo, he's good with both feet. Ahmad is not good with both feet. Ahmad's only good with his left foot. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's better to put Ahmad on the right so he can cut inside, and then put Mbeumo on the left because he can cut inside with a finger. You always slate Bruno. Yeah, I slate him when he don't play well, but I mean I don't rate the guy as a player. You know what I'm saying? I understand how much of a player he is. Do you know how much of a good player he is? Like those petite brunettes. Listen, Ashley, do I know you, pal, or something? Do you know what I mean? I feel like we've known each other for years, pal. Bruno has a great serviceman to this club. I think even he is so tired of constant sackings. No one wanted Amorim to be sacked at this stage. You might be right. Do you know what I'm saying? You might be right. I think Bruno just wants to go win some trophies. Do you know what I'm saying? Wrap his career up. If he can win a World Cup, then he can. But wrap his career up, get a league title in there, compete in the Champions League and stuff like that. That's fine. Do you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Bro, it's like the guy's given his all, bro. Like he's actually one of the players you can actually sit there and go, the guy has given Man United his all. Like he's everything. Do you get what I'm saying? He's always been, I mean, constantly available. Imagine like sometimes you just probably want a day off work. This guy is constantly playing every game, week in, week out, and he's getting us, bro. This guy's getting 40 GA a season. You get what I'm trying to say? He's absolutely dragging us through games at times. He broke the record for the most ever goals and assists ever in a Premier League season from a midfielder. Yeah, I mean, not in a Premier League season. Sorry, in all competitions, he got 28 goals and 10 assists. Do you get what I'm trying to say? The guy's unbelievable, bro. He's been unbelievable signing. It's a shame he hasn't won as much. You know what I'm saying? I blame some of that on him because he has bottled finals. It's not pretend he hasn't. Bruno has played bad in FA Cup finals, in the Europa League final as well, in the semi-finals, in the big games he's played bad in. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm not going to just totally think he's blameless for the amount of trophies he's won because he should have won more. But yeah, saying I could tell Tottenham type how he acts. Get some reporter in the chat. Who's the reporter? I don't know what we're talking about. What are we going on about? He's not won a Prem. Who? Bruno? Oi, chat. You know where he's done himself, though? You know where he's just done himself? Chat, he's a Liverpool fan. He's not won a Prem. Ooh, hold on. I seem to... What's that? I smell? Slippy G didn't win a Prem either, pal. Slippy G didn't win a Prem either, amigo, mate. Didn't win a Prem either, pal. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Exactly, pal. Gerrard as well, mate. Let's revisit an old topic. Who have a better season? I'm not even answering that. A certain Stephen, bruv. You mean Loserpool? Facts, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? VAR, Liverpool. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, don't forget Bruno, player of the year for these 5 years. Bruv, he's been unbelievable, mate. He's been an unbelievable signing, bruv. Yeah, unbelievable signing, yeah. We spent 50 million on him. We'll probably make a we spent 50 million on him. We'll probably make a profit on him because how good he's been. Yeah, at 30 years of age. That's how good he's been. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I see people celebrating that he's leaving and all that stuff. We know he's going to leave anyways. I've been saying he's going to leave at the end of the summer. He probably was going to leave last summer, but he didn't. Do you know what I'm saying? We know he's going to leave in this summer anyways, but I hope he goes somewhere for 2 or 3 years, wins a few trophies, bulks his trophy cabinet up, builds a legacy at another club because, you know, a lot of United fans will remember him for a dark period in our history, yeah, where he's dragged us, you know, dragged us out of the pits. Yeah, I'm trying to say. At times, he dragged us through games. Yeah, I mean, he dragged us through games, bro. Yeah, I'm saying. Touchline thoughts on what am I looking at, PFC, bro? Thoughts on Rashford? I can't stand that guy. What am I looking at, bro? I ain't got sound on, bro, so I can't even look at it. I don't like Rashford, bro. You know that you've watched me for quite a long time. You know I can't stand Rashford, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And Bruno's done more for Man United than Rashford, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Bruno's done more for Man United than Rashford. One, purely based on the fact that Bruno actually has never stopped running. Do you get what I'm saying? Never stopped running. Do you know what I'm saying? Never gave up. Yeah, I'm saying always constantly. Do you know what I mean? Always constantly gave his all. Yeah, I mean Rashford didn't. Won a domestic trophy before Mbappe. Is that true? No way. Agreed touch about Bruno deserves it. I don't know about the testimonial. You have to get 10 years for that, don't you? But I'm not saying Bruno's a legend at Man United. Yeah, because he's not. But he's definitely a cult hero, you could say, at Man United. Do you get what I'm saying? He's definitely a player that's loved by the fans. Yeah, he's appreciated by the fans for the things he's done for us. Same way Rashford's kind of appreciated by fans. I know it's got a bit sour towards the end, but he's a bit appreciated by a lot of fans. You get what I'm saying? Because he's a local lad, etc. And he's won a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to say. But with Rashford, I'll never forgive him for the things he did off the pitch rather than just on the pitch. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I'm saying. But yeah, do you listen to drill or UK rap? UK rap's a bit shite, mate. I'll be honest. I listen to drill sometimes. Depends what kind of season it is. You know what I'm saying? What they keep telling me, Rashford broke his shoulder and back for United. Is that what they keep saying? Yeah, that's right, bro. That's right, Hasib. Someone just knocked up on Rashford's door and said, "You're not going to play for Man United again unless you break your shoulder and back." Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, no, he broke it, but he broke it and he kept playing for it. Fair play. And I'm not saying he didn't make sacrifices for Man United. He did. He did make sacrifices for Man United. But at the end of the day, bro, the geezer, yeah, bro, I've only said Blair times, bro, about the books he released, the PR and all that stuff, the constant undermining of his teammates. His brother was ticket touting Man United fans for away tickets. Yeah, it's crazy. Rashford won a domestic trophy before Mbappe. I will never forgive United for almost killing that talent. It is what it is, mate. Do you get what I'm saying? Congratulations to Rashford. He won a trophy he literally played 5 minutes in the final for and missed a one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to him. I hope he does well, mate, because he's going to be back at United in a couple of months, mate, because Barca ain't buying him. Yeah, I'm saying. And it's already come out, by the way, already come out, by the way. Look at this. Look at this. This is what... And if any of you want to wonder why I hate this football club, by the way, this snidey, slimy, scappity, flippity football club. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this one. Look at this. Where is it? 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 Where is it, bro? Where is it, bro? Where is it? Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it, lads. Be careful. 1 second. Give me like a memento. Give me a memento. Give me a memento. Here we go. 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 Look at this state of this. Look at the state of this. Barcelona. Barcelona had held a meeting this month with Manchester United Football Club to explore options for signing Marcus Rashford permanently. Barcelona prefer not to trigger the 30 million buy option. Why on earth did you put it in the contract then, mate? And instead stand it out for Manchester United Football. I thought it was an obligation, but it wasn't an obligation, actually. It was a buy. Stand it out Manchester United Football Club over a lower number and also floated the idea of a second loan with a conditional obligation. You see these slime... Man United should never accept another loan option. You see this slimy football club. This slimy football club. Rashford's intent on staying at Camp Nou and Barcelona want to keep him. Further talks expected closer to the end of the season to try and reach an agreement. This slimy, snaky football club. Look what they're trying to do. Look what they're trying to do, lads. Look what they are trying to do. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Look what they're trying to do, bro. They're trying to get their way out of paying the deal, right? So they can go out there and get him a loan again. Or they're going to... this is going to be their PR. Why did they get him? And I'll tell you now, they ain't going to get him. Because Man United ain't going to let that happen. I'm telling you now, we ain't going to let that happen. Click that link. All right, hold on 1 second. Yeah, De Gea was the only guy saving us back in year 8. Not a good... I remember that. I remember De Gea. I remember that. I haven't got Instagram, bro. I don't think I can see it. Big up Shay, brother. What the hell is this? Yeah, bro. That slimy football club, bro. That will be their PR, by the way. They won't sign him, yeah? But the way they're trying... You see how they tried to slime their way in there to try and get a new loan for him? Why would you put the buy option then if you can't... The reality is... Yeah, I still think Barca owes us money for Ferran Torres. There you go. There you go. There you go, pal. Do you get what I'm saying? They're little broke boy football club. Broke boy football club. Broke bitches. Do you get what I'm just saying? They're broke. That's what it is. They're broke, bruv. What on earth am I hearing? They're trying. They're actually trying to get another loan deal for him. That's how they're either so broke or they don't want to pay it. And if you don't want to pay it, that's fair enough. Just say, don't waste our time, please. Like, just sit there and say, we don't want him. We've not been happy with him. He's got 2 league goals in about 7 months. Yeah, I'm saying, like, come on, mate. Oh, De Gea saved us, mate. Oh, yeah, De Gea saved us, mate. And the way that he was treated towards the end is hilarious. It was hilarious. So it was disgusting. He was unbelievable. Touchdown, I will do some scouting for you on the ground, then bring back the scout report and the watch song later. Cheers, pal. Anyways, big up to every single one of you, man. Do you get what I'm saying? PFC, that's AI. Geordie Josh is single. Geordie Josh, girlfriend is stinking. Good luck to him, bro. I really couldn't care less, bro. Hold on. Anyways, yeah, but that football club, bruv, that Barcelona football club, that slimy football club, that slimy institution, mate, that slimy institution, pal, absolutely reeks, mate. Absolutely reeks. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Absolutely reeks, pal. Rashford is going to force himself out of the contract. He might force himself out of the contract, but at the end of the day, yeah, with Rashford, Barca don't want to keep him. I just don't think they do. I just don't think they do. I just don't see them buying him. I just don't see it happening. I keep saying that. I think we United fans, we want him to go. Do you get what I'm saying? We want to get the money for him, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to more likely to get him sold to another club than Barcelona, mate. They're a slimy institution, mate. That's what they are. They're snaky, slimy institution. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, as DJ N just said, they still owe them money for a deal that was done like 4 years ago, bruv. When did they sign him? Was it 2022? Or was it 2021? It might have been. Yeah, it was 2021, actually. It was January 2022. January 2022 is when he signed for him. And they probably still owe money for Lewandowski. They're still paying Lionel Messi off now. I think it ends this season. The guy left on a free 4 years ago, mate. Crazy. 5 years ago, nearly, in fact. Bro, Doué needs to join the Madrid of England and Arsenal. Arteta would ruin him, mate. Arteta would ruin him, pal. Yeah, I'm saying Arteta would ruin him, mate. But yeah, anyways. Back in this, man, 100% literally joined a Mission Impossible and got Arsenal City first 2 games won't be easy, but let's see any signs of improvement anytime is up. Is that Matty FC's tweet? I agree with that, but I don't want to hit any signs of improvement, mate. I want to see a win. Yeah, I'm saying the standards are actually on the floor, Man United, mate. I'll tell you that now. Any signs of improvement? See what I'm saying? PFC, you see what I'm saying? You know what I said the other day, yeah, about if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was in the job and we lost to Brighton, they'd say it's improvement because we played a bit better. We played a bit more on the front foot. He went for it. Sounds on the floor, mate. That's how Spain handles negotiations. If we can't compete, then we need to get some good salesmen in. We need a left winger as well. Cunha ain't it on the left. He's not here on the left. Yeah, he's going to be the Bruno replacement in the 10. I do think Cunha's getting way too much stick than he should be because I don't think Cunha's been bad at United. I think he just had very good games and very bad games, and there's been no in between. Yeah, I'm trying to say maybe you could say the Leeds game was a bit in between because Leeds game he scored the disallowed goal which ended up being offside, and he scored the actual goal to equalise. You get what I'm saying? But he didn't actually play that well. But you can see it's in between because he had a few moments in the game. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, I guess we'll see, bruv. I guess we'll see. But who's live, by the way, that I like? Should we redirect over to Rants? We'll redirect over to Rants. We're going to wrap up anyways. I'm going to be back live about 6:45 for the Chelsea-Arsenal watch-along. Going to be a sick game of footy. You know what I'm saying? I'm pumped up. I'm bricked, as Wesley would say. I'm bricked for that game. It's going to be a good game. I quite like the London derbies, especially the Chelsea-Arsenal, the Chelsea-Tottenham, the Arsenal-Tottenhams. Do you get what I'm saying? They're usually quite good game, quite entertaining. But yeah, man. I'm going to wrap up, man. He's trying too hard with the other gone to AFCON. He's putting pressure on himself. Yeah, it does look like he tries too hard at times. It does look like he tries too hard. Yeah, I'm trying to say, but I guess we'll see, bruv. Anyways, I'm out, people. Big up to Wesley, Hasi, PFC, DJ, Ashley, DJN, Shay, everyone that's liked, comment, and subscribed, all that good stuff. We're road to 3K. We're going to try and get 3K by the end of this month if we can. I'm out, people. Peace.